30-pound bird from Owens last year and decided that the best way to cook it was on a Weber grill.
You have to lift up the top and put 12 new briquettes in around the thing.
Got all the charcoal all fired up. Everything was rolling. It was going to take like 12 hours to cook the bird because it was so freaking big. And by like 1 o'clock, the bird had been on there, I guess, for like 5 hours. And the way that you put it like on the grate, on the grill, and underneath it we had the aluminum thing to catch all the oil or the grease that drips off of it. And by like 1 o'clock, which was like halfway through when it was cooking, that aluminum tray was filled to the top. Like there's nowhere else for this shit to go. So it all started like bubbling over the top, and then it caught on fire.
1 hour we lifted it up, and the whole tray started flash flames. And there were flames going 6 feet in the air right there on the deck.
So we pull the top off the grill, and you see the bird there, and we're like, ooh, it looks good. And it takes like 2 seconds for the air to get in there, and the thing goes, and it blows up, and there's like 6-foot flames, and we like drop the top, and everyone's like, holy shit, and we're just sitting there, the bird is on this thing, and there's just flames shooting up, and it's freaking out. So finally, somebody grabs the top of the grill, and like, you get it in there, and like, put the thing back on there, so the flames stop and calm down, and then we're like, all right, now what do we do?
So we cover it up, and the flames would go out. We'd wait about a minute, and then we'd lift it up, and 3 seconds later, it all ignite. Huge flames.
What's the plan? Like, what can we possibly do? So, like 3 or 4 more times, we pulled the thing off and timed it until the flames kicked up.
And we're like, what do? We had the fire extinguisher. We're ready to gun it. And we're like, if we fire extinguish it, we ruined the bird.
And that's when we got on the phone with Sanj, and we're like, Sanj, I think we have to abort it. We got to hit it with the fire extinguisher. It's the only thing we can do.
Like, I called Sanj. I was like, what do I do? And he was like, don't ruin the bird. Don't ruin the bird. And I was like, you got to extinguish it.
Keep the bird intact. Oh, Sanj is on the phone. You know, save the bird. Don't, whatever you do not hit it with a fire extinguisher. We need that bird.
There's a lot of doubt happening when the flames were about 6 or 7 feet high. And Will called me because
roof.
Will was never a doubter. Thank God for Will. He was not a doubter, but he needed some moral support.
Sanders running around like, put it out, put it out. We're like, we can't ruin it.
Me and TJ got forks, like big ass, you know, barbecue forks like that. And so we stood like right next to the thing, like creeped up next to the grill. Will pulled the thing off, and the strategy was, as soon as he pulls the thing off, we stick the forks in there and lift the bird up, and it's a 30-pound bird. I mean, the thing is enormous. And then we had like another thing to put it on, and we pulled it off. So it was this really precisely timed, you know, 3-second event. Will pulls it off, we grab the thing, as we're picking it up, the flames go boom, and go flying. But as soon as we get it out of there, Will caps it and stops the flames.
Then we got that out of
You gotta
there.
have the extinguisher.
Then we got that out of there, dropped the tray onto the ground, extinguished it.
And then we're able to, from underneath, drain the grease that had dripped down there out of the thing. Then we figured out a better way to set it up so that we could drain some of the grease while we were grilling it, put new charcoal in there, relit it, and then cooked it the next 3 or 4 hours with
nice damage
no
control.
more issues. Yeah, oh, it was fantastic. And we were like triumphantly running around when we got it done and back on there. Everyone was like jumping up and down and yelling and screaming. It was awesome.